Welcome to episode number 45 of MLB The Show 20 Postseason Series. And today, well, I'm just playing Postseason because I want to, obviously. It's episode 45, obviously, but it's game 3 of the ALCS between the Angels and the Rays. It's not Andrew Heaney versus Brandon Mate. Actually, I think it's Andrew Heaney, but it's not Brandon Mate for the Rays. It's going to be Blake Snell. So let's get right into it. There's really nothing else to do. Oh yeah, and I'll show you who. Phillies won 1-0, and they scored the run because there was a runner first one out. I tried to tag the runner on the center base. I missed him. I should have thrown the second, and then thrown the first instead. I missed the tag, and then I threw the first, and then that's an ID to Dorius. Hit send out the middle, and the run scored. So yeah, here we go. 7:05 Eastern. The Rays are the dual controller, and the Angels are the blue controller. That's not sure that is for the Angels, but it's Mike Zanina for the Rays. Home uniforms for the Rays. Home uniforms for the Rays. Road uniforms for the Angels. Tropicana Fields, 26,000 open. Or Tropicana Fields, 26,000 opened in 1990. Presidential mode broadcast team style. Shifting hook downs on. And yeah, well, it can't be Andrew Heaney. I think it's only Dylan Bundy, actually. So, yeah, so it's only lefty versus righty, 87 versus 81. I'll have Tudo in there. And then Pujols, and to the lefty, I have Pujols as the DH, and I don't have Ohtani playing. For Dame, I'm gonna take out Adele and put Ohtani in right. So that's the only change I don't make. And then they have Fletcher center base because LaSalle's a left-handed batter, and then Brian Goodwin not playing because obviously the lefty. So Justin Upton's in left, and it's supposed to be obviously Pujols DH because they have Tyler Ward at first base. So the only change I made is I put Ohtani in right because it's such a big day. I Tyler is bad in the lineup, although he's only bad in 133 with no home runs, 1 RBI, and the postseason, he has, or 30 at bats, no home runs, 1 RBI, batting 133 in the postseason. Well, I'm still gonna. So that's the only change I made. And then over here, I think not really I made another change. Yeah, I'm not really made any changes over here. So yeah, the only change I made from the original lineup, no changes for the Rays lineup, and the only change for the Angels lineup is I replaced Joe Adele with Shohei Ohtani in right field. I did Ohtani as a left-handed, and Snell's left-handed, but because it's game 3, it's a big game. I want his power because he has good power, doesn't he? Well, I just want his bat in the lineup. But I'll be playing right field because I have Pujols to the DH. On the playoff plans first day, and Matt Sturgeon did not turn down at all. We are here at Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Florida for Game 3 of the 2020 ALCS between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi there, Bunny, Vinny, Jay here in Studio 42, 18 Man Cave, running their special postseason coverage of baseball here on the show. Winner will play the Dodgers, the Phillies in the World Series, and the loser will go home. As the Rays won 3-1 in Game 1, and the Angels won 4-0 in Game 2. The winner will play the Dodgers or the Phillies in the World Series, and the loser will go home. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The postseason is officially in full swing. It's now one starter in the postseason. No decision. That starter 1.50 ERA. Pitch to Simmons. He hits 1.33 WHIP. No walks, one strikeout. 14 fastball, curveball, changeup, and a slider for Snell. That's another coming in is Renfroe, and he almost botched it, but he made the catch, one down. I didn't do that on purpose. And here's the starting lineup for the Los Angeles Angels: David Fletcher, Mike Trout, Anthony Rendon, Justin Upton, Albert Pujols, the DH, Andrew Simmons, Shohei Ohtani playing right field because Pujols is the DH, Tyler Ward, and Matt Stassi. There's Mike Trout. That's another fielded by Choi. Throw to first. Snell beat Trout to the bat. 2 down. There's Rendon. That's the ground. That would have been ball 4. Throw to Choi, or fielded by Choi. Throw to Snell, and the inning's over. 1-2-3 of the Angels. Rays coming to bat. No score in game 3. Bunny, 2 starts in the postseason, 1-0 record, 2.08 ERA, 13 innings pitched, 17 hits, 1.31 WHIP, no walks, 1 strikeout. Pitched in the AL Wild Card at no decision. Pitched in game 3. And pitched in game 3 of the ALD. So they got the no decision in the AL Wild Card, and they're at the win in game 3 of the AL. Getting it the Twins in Minneapolis. To the count. That's a fly ball going in is Trout. And he makes the catch in right center field. 1 down. Oh, sorry. And here's the starting lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays: Austin Meadows, Brandon Lau, Yandy Diaz, G-Man Joy, Yusto, Tetudo, sorry if I botched that, Hunter Renfroe, Kevin Kiermaier, Willie Adames, and Mike Zunino. Brandon Lau. 1 on count. That's another coming in is Upton, and he makes the catch in left center field. 2 down. They're posting in Brad as you can see both the ALCS and the NLCS are both tied at 1 day apiece. The winner of this series will play the Phillies or the Dodgers in the World Series, and if the Angels can get there, they have a possibility, 50-50 chance they're going to play the Dodgers. Should be the Battle of LA in the World Series, maybe. Or it will be if the Angels make it to the World Series and the Dodgers make it to the World Series. Throw to first, a round ball to Fletcher, throw to Ward, and the inning's over. Both teams go 1-2-3 in the first inning. We're headed to the second, no score in game 3. It's just enough then. That's a ground ball. Foul. Foul ball. That's a ground ball. That ball that passed the diving line, hit it where no one was. It had to shift on to the left, the infield. I don't feel I hit it to the right side where no one was besides Choi. That was too far for Choi to get. And here comes Pujols, DH. Foul ball. Here's a DH in game 1, just because I switched the lineup a little. That's a ground, that should be 2. Second 1. First double play. 2 down. Well, the lineup that was against a righty in game 1, so I just put him as the DH in game 1, I think. Yeah, I think Pujols is the DH in game 1. 1-2 down. That's a line drive coming in is Renfroe, and he squeezes it, and the inning's over. Middle of 2, the score is 0-0. G-Man Choi. That's all number. That won't get down. And Upton is running over. Will go all the way to the warning track. And Choi at 21 speed. Went at the center base of the leadoff double. Rays got shut out in game 2, and here comes Suzuto, who has an RBI. It was an RBI ground out, and the bottom of the 9th in game 1 of the ALDS against the Rangers here at Tropicana Field, but he's still batting 0. That's a ground ball. His first career postseason RBI, but Suzuto still in for his first career postseason hit, and he still doesn't have it. 1 down. And here's the Angels defense: Justin Upton, Mike Trout, Shohei Ohtani in the outfield, Tyler Ward, David Fletcher, Andrew Simmons, Anthony Rondo in the infield, and Matt Sexton on the play, obviously, Dylan Bundy on the mound. Here comes Renfroe. That's a ground ball. A runner will retreat to center base. Throw to first by Simmons. 2 down. And here comes Tiermeyer. 4.29 average first on the Rays. That category. 1-2 down. That's all number. So Choi is the leadoff double, and then stranded at center base. We're through 2 in game 3. The score is 0-0. Here's Ohtani. That's all number. It's off the end of the bat. Diaz bare hands. Throws, but not in time. Ohtani's on to the leadoff single. Taylor Ward and Choi dives and catches it. What a catch by Choi! A diving catch in foul territory. And here's Stassi, and Ward doesn't have his hit yet in the postseason yet, or a postseason hit yet, so he's still batting 0 in the postseason. He's still in for his first postseason hit in the postseason. 1-2 down. That's another foul. Stassi does have a hit, he's batting 286, but Ward does not, so he's still batting 0. That's a ground ball, so I'm really tough to hit 2. Lau, where he was, he's only going to throw to first to hit the sure out runner and send 2 outs now. The leadoff man, who's the leadoff man? David Fletcher. 0 for 4 in the series, 0 for 1 in the game. That's a number. He went 0 for 3 in game 1 and 0 for now 2 here in game 3. Middle of 3. That, and if I got cut off of the score after when I said middle of 2, the score is 0-0. Well, I might have cut off. I'm not really sure if I got cut off or not, but I said middle of 2, the score is 0-0. So bottom 3 didn't miss anything. It's a 1-1 count because quick counts are on. I thought my dog, so I'm back. Here we go. Wrong controller, sorry about that. Don's been at 0.77 in the postseason, 1-1 count. That's a line drive and no fall in front of Trout. There's the Nino. That's a ground ball, to be 2. Sits in the back one. Back to first. He doubles Zanino up 2 down. Aaron Meadows 0 for 1 in the game, 1 for 9 in the series. 1-0 down. That's a line drive. And it's over the head of Simmons and over the head of Simmons and in front of Trout. 2 outs in over Meadows, second in the series. And first of the day, here's Lau. That's a ground ball shot in the inning. Simmons throws it to Fletcher to the fourth, and the inning's over. We're through 3 in game 3. The score is still 0-0. There's Trout. That's another Choi. Throw to Snell, and it's a foot race, and it's sliding. A 10-play Snell. He touched the mound before Trout did. 1 down. That's it. The dab. Retreating is Renfroe, and it's over his head, and 1 ups the wall. And Rendon is in with a 1-out double. Anthony Rendon with a double, and here comes Upton. That's a ground through base hit. They're down a hole in Rendon at third. The throw by Renfroe is up the line. Runners and corners, one out now for the Angels. For Albert Pujols, which could be a problem if he has a ground ball. That's a ground. That could be two. No, someone left for one. Throw the first, and it's a double play. Pujols runs in the 4-3 double play, and the Angels don't score. Middle of fourth, score still 0-0. Bottom four is Diaz. 0 for 1 in the game. That's a ground ball, base hit. Here's Choi, 1 for 1 in the day, 1 for 5 with a double, which was a double, and then that was his first hit of the series. 3-1 Harris count. That is outside, ball 4. So a hit for Choi, or a hit for Diaz, a walk for Choi. Here comes Tetudo. Tetudo pumps it up. Sliding for his first career postseason hit, in flew a fly roll, and it's caught by Simmons, but the batter's out anyways, 1 down. And here comes Renfroe, 0 for 1 in the game, 3 for 8 in the series. That's a ground, could be 2. Fletcher, Simmons, Ward double play. We're through 4, the score is still 0-0. We're back here in St. Petersburg, let's go on the field and check out on you on here. Joe Madden.
Shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes. Thank you, Heidi.
Thanks, Heidi. That's a ground ball up the middle.
And that's through for a base hit.
We have a minute on for the Angels in the top of the 5th.
So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Here's Ohtani.
Nice execution right there, Dan.
Ohtani lines on foul. Ohtani whacked at one, glove flip for one, bat or throw to first, double play, 2 down. There's Tyler Ward. Still on his first postseason hit. Foul ball. Foul ball again. Oh, Tapper off the mound. Thrown to first by Lau, and the inning's over. Halfway home in game 3 of scores. The Angels 0 and the Rays 0. We're back here in St. Petersburg. Let's go on the field again and check in with how you want me.
Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he stressed to me.
The Angels with 5 hits, the Rays have 4 hits. No runs for either team, and then no errors for either team. Oh, that's Kevin Cash's short guy, but the other guy, that's a really tall guy. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. Kiermaier lines one, long run for True, and he makes the catch right to the down left center field, 1 down. And the Adames. That's a ground ball pass to Diamond Simmons, 1 out, signal for Adames, and here comes Zanino. He's batting 0-91, so here we go. Zanino fouls on bat, 1-2 now. That's a ground, that could be 2. Sits in the back one. Cheater just thrown a Ward double play. Second double play Zanino's grown into in the first 2 at bats. But as it said, still no score. Here's Stassi, 9-1-2 due up for the Angels in the top of the 6th. Stassi fouls on bat. That's a ground ball. Their first one down. There's Fletcher. That's a ground ball. Throw to first by Adonis, 2 down. No offense so far. Here's Trout now. Swing and a miss. That's a snap back to Choi. And he'll take it himself and the inning's over. Middle of the score is still 0-0. But I never showed you the umpires. I completely forgot about them. Thought I did, but I never did. And here the umpire is signed. And here the umpire is signed for game 3 of the 2020 ALCS. Behind play, Ed Jones at first base, Clyde Washington at center base, Earl Henderson at third base, Woody Taylor. 81 degrees clear outside, no wind noise inside, 100% full, 26,000. Yeah, 100% full, 26,000 for the attendance. 2-2 count though, Austin Meadows. Meadows lines one, coming in is Upton, and he will make the catch. Like it down one straightaway left field, 1 down. Here then Lau, over to the fly out and a ground out. Lau bunted, but he fouled it bad on a 4-seam fastball at 90 miles per hour. That was on the outside corner. Here we go, 1-2 count. That's a line shot caught by Rendon. That was a fastball on the almost on the inside. It was on the bottom of the zone. Here comes Diaz. That's a ground ball. We head to the 7th. Still tied at 0. Good pitch by Ward. No score after 6. And into play. Here's Rendon at the double last time. I was stranded at third base after, and then Poole's running at 4-3 off. At the ground ball right to Choi. He's gonna take it himself. 1 down. 3-4-5 over the Angels on top of the 7th. No score. Here comes Upton, who's singled, and then Poole's running that 4-3 double play. That's a ground ball where no one was. Good situational hitting for Upton. Hitting against the shift. Runner at first, 1 out for Pools. That's 1 RBI, which drove in. He drove in the first and second run for the Angels in game 3 of the ALDS against the Twins in Minneapolis. He drove in the first run or the second run for the Angels. 3-2 count. That's a pop-up. It's maybe better than a double play. Foul territory. Zanino made the catch in foul territory. 2 down. So Pools at one point had like the best record in the best average on the Angels. Now I don't know what his average is. Here's Simmons. Little pop-up coming in is Rendon or Renfro, and the inning's over. 7-inning stretch time here at Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Florida. The score is 0-0. Here's G-Man Choi. 1 for 1 of those. That's another 1 for 1. Doesn't he have yeah, he needs a triple home run. So he's 2 for 2 with a single, double, and a walk. So he needs a home run and a triple for the cycle. Here comes Tetudo. Tetudo lines one, and he's still in for his first career postseason hit. Doesn't have an RBI though. He doesn't have a hit yet. Runner at first, 1 out now for Hunter Renfro. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 down. First strikeout of the game for Bundy. And here comes Kiermaier, 1 for 8 with an RBI in the series. That's a ground ball. That ball is past Ivan Simmons. 2 out, 2 on, or 2 on, 2 out for the Rays in the bottom of the 7th for Willie Adames. Adames is battle with 200 in the postseason. That's started at 10 in the 077, got 2 singles, a chance to get in the lead. That's a ground ball, and then it's over. The Rays turn a pair of runners. We had the date in game 3. The score is still 0-0. Both starters are still in the game. Energy of Snell's in the yellow, so I'm warm up. Trevor Richards in the Rays bullpen, which is in play by foul territory down the right field line. Swing and miss. Blew the fastball right by him on the inside corner at 95 miles per hour. 80th pitch coming from Snell. 80th pitch coming from Snell. The line drive between Adames and Diaz. And the leadoff man down for the Angels in the top of the 8th. Ohtani's on, and he represents go-ahead run. Trevor Richards, 1 appearance in the postseason, 1 inning and 2/3. Didn't have a hit. We might see a sacrifice here, maybe. Maybe it's out. Changed on. Here we go. They're sacrificing. That's a good bunt. Choi's on a go to second. Got him there, and safe at first. So the bunt backfires. Doesn't lead to a double play, but here's Stassi, who has 2 hits in the series, both in game 1. That's a ground ball. That could be 2. High up, second 1, first, and Stassi beats it out by a step or less. And here comes Fletcher. Hits the top of the order, backed up. Fletcher's not doing that good in the playoffs though, or in the postseason. That's a ground ball. Throw to center for the 4th, and the inning's over. Middle of 8, the score is still 0-0 in Game 3 of the ALCS here on the show. Here comes Zanino. Dylan Bunny, 74th pitch coming. No action in either bullpen. That's a fly ball. Going back is Trout. Under it. And he makes a catch one down. Hernan Meadows. That's a ground ball. Going to his left of Simmons. To the right of second. Throw to first. Zips it to Ward 2 down. There's Lau now. 0 for 3. Here we go. 1 on count. That's a fly ball. That ball's hit well. And the left fielder turned around, but he's not even moving. Got a home run. Brandon Lau has given the Rays the lead. Unbelievable. Brandon Lau with a solo home run to left center field. His first home run of the series and first home run of the postseason, I believe. 410 feet, 102 miles per hour at the bat. And the Rays score first in game 3. It's 1-0 in the bottom of the 8th. Unbelievable. The first run of the game comes almost 8 innings into the game. Bundy, amazing performance on that one last pitch. 1 on count. That's another, and it's caught by Fletcher, batting up. Into a solo homer by Brandon Lau, not Yandy Diaz. The score, the Rays 1, Angels 0. Angels in 1 on a tie, 2-2 in the top of the 9th. And the score is the Rays 1 and the Angels 0. Here we go. Mike Trout's on the leadoff man for the due up is Mike Trout, Anthony Rendon, just enough in the end. Here comes Nick Anderson. 2 appearances in the postseason, 2 for 2 on saves, 2 innings pitched, 1 shutout, no loss. Here we go. Corner fielder has a shift on. They snapped his bat. It's a tough play though for Anderson. Got him. 1 down. The Rays are 2 outs away from going to the World Series. Snell, 7 innings pitched, 7 hits, no runs, no earned runs, no walks, no strikeouts, 82 pitches thrown. If he went set, he's not in line for the win though. Here we go. Here's Rendon. That's a ground ball to Choi. Throw to first. 2 down. And the Rays are 1 out away from going to the World Series for the first time since 2008. And for the 2nd time in franchise history. The first time was in 2008. Here we go. 2-1 count. That's a liner. Perfect. Upton keeps it alive. He's digging for 2. And he's going to be in there with a double. Throw to second is offline. Double by Upton, and now hold up the ticket to the World Series. They have a chance here, maybe tie it. It's up to Pools. Joe Adele will pinch hit or pinch run for Justin Upton at center base. Here we go. Here's Pools. That's a foul ball. Angels down a final strike. Or was Allen now strike as well? Here we go. 1-2 count. That's a ground ball. Should do it. Throw to first by Thomas. Oh my goodness! Oh my gracious! Oh my goodness! That should have done it, but he pulled short at the bat. Here comes Simmons so everyone thought the game was over, but he pulled short out the bat or slam up with the E6, and that could cost him the game possibly. And Brian Goodwin pinch hit for, or pinch run for Albert Pujols at first base. Runners in corners, 2 outs now for Simmons, still alive. That's a ground ball. This should do it. But the second got him, and the Rays have won the pennant, and they move on to and the Rays have won the American League pennant, and they move on to the World Series to play the Dodgers or the Phillies. Congratulations to the American League champion Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays, for the second time in franchise history, have won the American League pennant, and the first time they won it was in 2008. Lost 4-1 over the Phillies in the World Series. So if they play the Phillies, it will be a rematch of the 2008 World Series, which they lost 4-1. Brandon Lau, number 8, center baseman is our top player of the game for Game 3. And they play the Dodgers. Well, really, that's not really a rematch. But if they play the Phillies, it'll be a rematch of the 2008 World Series, which the Rays lost 4-1. And it won't be the Battle of LA in the World Series, but my goodness, what a game. Rays won 3-1 in Game 1, Angels won 4-0 in Game 2, and the Rays won 1-0 in Game 3. Wow, well, I said the Doe home run, and then Angels turned the timer at third base, and the Doe run at first base. For Vinny J, the playoff opponent's first game, this has been the American League Championship Series. Unbelievable, Dan. My goodness. Looking at 8 hits. I mean, talking about Adames almost choked it for them. I mean, jeez, yeah. I mean, it's Pujols. It's Pujols running out. It was 0 speed and he pulled short out the bat. Upton went 4 for 4 and he had half of their hits. Rendon had 1, that's 5. Ohtani had 2, that's 7. So, Upton had 4, Rendon had 1, Ohtani had 2, Simmons had 1, that's it. And Pujols obviously. And then out of the 8 hits, and then what? Blau had 1, Choi had 2, Meadows and Diaz both had 1, but that's only 5, but really, my goodness. I've done 4 for 4. So yeah, Meadows had 1, Lau had 1, Diaz had 1, Choi had 2, Tiermeyer had 1, Adames has 2, and now, look, Adames came in the game, batting at 077, now batting at 187. Now Zanino's batting at 077. 1 walk, which is by Choi, 1 strikeout by Renfroe. And then for the Angels, well, no walks, no strikeouts. They didn't score any runs, but I mean, obviously, Adele pinch ran for Upton in the 9th, or ran for Upton in the 9th, and then Goodwin ran for Pujols in the 9th. But the Angels turned the timer at third base and Joe at first base. Double plays, Ohtani 1 and Pujols 2. Doubles, Rendon 1, first of the postseason. Upton, well, I said 2 didn't he have 2 in the game? Or I didn't even have 2, but he said in the postseason. And then over here, I was Choi 1, a double, his first of the postseason. Lau, home run, first of the postseason, so I was right. First home run of the series and first home run of the postseason. And Lau, RBI, center of the postseason. Double plays, Renfroe 1, Zanino 2. Errors, Adames, third of the postseason. Richards ended in the win. Anderson got the save, and Richards is now 1-0 in the postseason, and that was Nick Anderson's third save of the postseason. And then Bundy at 1-8 all 8 innings and no 1-1, or not the loss, they moved the 1-1 in the postseason. So yeah, tomorrow episode on my Dash T career mode series in Madden 21. Then after that, I'm not sure because I have school starting Tuesday, but hopefully I can film maybe like Wednesday or something, and the video that posted time during the day on Thursday while I'm at school if I schedule the night before. Hopefully I can do something like that, or I might go up on the weekend. But latest next video obviously tomorrow. But after that, hopefully some on the weekend. Hopefully some during the week too. On videos I film at night because my mom's working and I can't play IRL hockey, which works Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Friday I have a 2 p.m. release. Day 20 to 3:30 is school, but for me I have a 2 p.m. release on Friday, so maybe I didn't send. I probably didn't get maybe 2 videos done. So yeah, Stars Day's about to start in about 20 minutes, so that's just great. Alright, time I close on the board. If you hit the episode, the like button, subscribe if you have any. Tell your mom, dad, grandpa, aunts, uncles, pets, and friends about these videos. And you know, I'm gonna see you in episode number 45 or 46 of MLB Show 20 Postseason series. See you in episode number 46, and eat a lot of bacon and go Rays.